any exciting things people might see today?
Yeah, so you're going to see we got competitive co-op game, Gambit. Both teams are going to be racing to kill enemies, pick up motes, and then they're going to bank those motes.
Wow.
And then first team to get up to 75 is going to spawn the boss and then burn it down, and that's going to win a round. Then the wrinkle is once you get to 25, then you can go through the portal and invade and take out the other team.
Perfect.
Now here we're going to see an opportunity for some little early game BM, some sitting there. Wow, dude. It's not even worth standing up. That's how easy you think this game is going to be. What trash talk. And away we go.
So this looks like it's in the EDZ. This is one of the maps for Gambit. And it appears that there's some enemies spawning on this side of the map here.
Some PvE superstars stepping up to the plate, take some shots. It's like a little bit of hip fire action there. A little burst fire. You want to go for those crits. It's a little, you just stop shooting them in the knees, most likely, if you want to be more effective.
A little knife to the throat of that Fallen. You guys are going to notice that as they kill players, or sorry, these enemies, there's going to be motes that drop from them. And when they pick up these motes, it's going to tally up all the way to 15. They can also go to this bank that he's running towards right now, and you're going to be able to bank those and get points. We'll show you that a bit later, but as you can see, these enemies are spawning on different sides of the map, kind of rotating around.
Yeah, took out the servitor.
A little back and forth there, too. You see on the far left side of the screen, it does say motes with a count there, and as they get to certain tiers, 5, 10, or 15, it's going to tell you specifically what you'll spawn on the opponent's side. It's kind of like you're deploying a blocker to prevent them from depositing any motes on their side. It's a little back and forth. It's like a tug of war almost in Destiny, which, in my opinion, honestly creates some really, if it's very interesting gameplay. It gives lesser PvP players like Mpash and others the opportunity to contribute through PvE and collect the motes and deposit them. You know, he doesn't have to put a whole lot of effort into shooting other players, just like normal.
So there's actually quite a few motes in for the team win right now. Team Gambiters. They're sliding ahead, but there was a huge amount of motes that just went in. And if you noticed, a Taken Ogre just spawned on the bottom of the map there. When you put in those motes of light, those motes into the bank, it's going to spawn different enemies. And if you spawn 15, you're going to get an Ogre for the enemy team. There's also a bit of an invasion coming on. Someone is over there invading right now and was able to get a couple of kills, taking 2 players out of Team Gambiters.
Looks like 7 is invading.
7?
Yeah.
Oh yes, 7 is actually in their base right now trying to sneak around. He's got a bit of an extra overshield from invading, landing some pulse shots on him, getting that kill, and a couple more.
The 3 burst, 1 left, there's another kill.
Lucky and B-Dub.
Yeah. That is a nice little invade. Getting just 1 kill as a bonus to your team. Losing a couple of motes there, but I think he did a lot more damage with that invade. When you kill enemy players while invading, they're going to actually drop their motes. So if you pick a good time, you can shut down 15+ motes on a player. 30 total if you kill 2 of them. It can be an amazing swing for your team.
There's nothing better than the feeling when you go through and you see that you took out 2 players and they drop like 28 motes.
Right.
And as you can see at the top of the UI, you see the blue and the red bar and then the gray bar. And the gray bar is how many motes you're holding, but you haven't banked. And then as soon as you bank them, it's gonna your blue bar or red bar is gonna go up.
We've got another invasion. Sorry, trying to swap out those weapons. He's got actually a shotgun out as well as a pulse rifle. So he's got that kind of traditional Destiny setup.
Oh, shut down with the rocket launcher.
You hate to see it happen. You saw there one of the new Titan super. Cosmo, which one's your favorite right now?
The new of all the supers?
Yeah, of all the supers.
I'm a hunter main, but that Titan super where you fly through the air like Superman.
You literally look like Superman.
It is so much fun.
It makes me jealous, just saying.
We're watching player number 6 right now who has the new Void Super. It's like a little Blade Dancer, but it's like a Void Dancer. Extremely interested to see how this super plays out in this PvP invasion. I'm hoping that in the next couple seconds here we'll get to see it live. It's getting very close to the Primeval spawning. A portal just opened, and this is an extremely close game here. Primeval is live. Yeah.
Let's pop that super and get a quad.
Yeah, we've got an invasion right now.
Heavy ammo, the rockets coming out. An opportunity for a super.
Both primes are out. It's the close one.
There it is.
There's the super.
Void Dancer moving in, using that mobility. Getting the first one down. Sneaking in on the next one. Gets the second player down.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful invasion using that Void Dancer. And number 4, it looks like another invasion right now. So as these Primevals are up, you're going to be able to see multiple invasions every few seconds, 20, 30 seconds, I believe. And a beautiful rocket across the map there, hitting that first one. These players are actually getting pressured. A double kill now. Let's see if we can get a third one with that rocket.
10 seconds left.
Wow,
and
great pressure.
Every single kill that they get while the Primeval's up, it's going to heal the other.
That's 3.
Heal the other team's Primeval.
Perfect, perfect shots there.
Runs out and he popped back.
Wow,
Almost the quad.
Big lead now. They've got it down all the way down to a 3rd.
Yep. The only way that the other team can win this right now is if they either burn down their Primeval or if they invade and get some kills, because as you said, that heal from getting a kill while invading is pretty huge. It looks like we've actually we've got an invasion somewhere here. It looks like on someone's screen is invading, but oh, maybe they popped out. A couple supers here. Gamer number 3 has got a super and is now invading. We're going to see if there's some action here with this big super. It looks like the Void Dancer.
Here we go. Primeval's about to go down.
Oh,
oh, team win.
Wow.
Living up to their name, round 1.
Beautiful game.
Well
so this
done.
is a multi-round game. You're not going to lose just for winning or losing that first round. Get some cheers going on in here. Everyone's excited.
Back in and look at your team, look at your enemies over across the way.
Have a couple of trash talk, yeah. Enjoy some ramen. Maybe you know, shoot some little neon bottles with a pistol. What's your favorite trash talk emote? You're a salt man, aren't you?
Yeah, I do like the salt.
You would be, Cosmo. You would be, wouldn't you?
I like
We've
that.
seen it in the TWAB, all right? We've seen it.
I like that you can kind of regroup, though, in that room and change your strategy. Change up your weapons. It gives you that free moment before.
It's an opportunity to yell at your teammate for making mistakes. You know, oh, why'd you pop your super? You're so stupid. You shouldn't have pushed in like that. Wow, dude, are you throwing? That kind of thing.
Gathalion's just screaming back there. What is going on?
He's yelling a lot. We don't know about what specifically, but he's yelling. A little shotgun. So with Gambit and the build they're playing on right now, you're going to see some Destiny 1 style setups. Pulse rifle shotgun with a rocket to follow up in the heavy. There's a lot of variety of play that you're not seeing in Destiny 2 right now on the live side, because this is coming in September.
Yeah. So when Forsaken comes out, Gambit's going to be coming with it, and we're, as you said, changing up the weapon slots, moving things around.
All I ask is don't put in a weapon like Icebreaker that screws up the special ammo, okay?
All right, I'll let them know.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is an official request.
Official request. You heard it here, folks.
Now, if you look on the screen right now, they're going to throw a bunch of motes here into the bank, and they've just got 24 motes.
Whoa.
So if you coordinate this, you can really shoot things up, throw a bunch of different blockers at the enemy team, and cause drama for the other side.
Multiple waves at the same time could be good and bad. You could also imagine if they push through, let's say, multiple mediums simultaneously, and a nice sucker dropped a bow right on all of them as they spawn, they could go down very quickly and it could get countered without much effort. So I think pacing, timing, and really deciding how much you want to deposit simultaneously goes a really, really long way.
Yeah, that was actually a great defense from Team Win. We had, it looks like T-Rex was invading there, and he got shut down pretty much immediately after jumping in to the invasion portal. We've got another invasion, unfortunately taken out once again. Both invasions failing right now. They're not doing too much. They're going in the portal, but they're not able to slay. Maybe if they were as good as, well, me, they could get some kills, but unfortunately, we have people like Gathalion out there.
That's too bad. You hate to see
yeah, hate to see that one, don't you?
It's too bad.
No, these are some great players, great community members. We've even got some Bungie people here. And we got a couple more motes going in for Team Win. They are now closing the gap on that Primeval. They have a bit of a lead, but a lot of these players are already carrying motes. This could tie up in a matter of seconds, really. And right away, we're going to start seeing a couple more invades as those portals open up once again.
Here, knock the blocker out, start to make some deposits, and let's get a little crazy and push for an invasion, yeah? You can see the top, they're coming up on the second invasion on literally both sides almost the same time. See, there we got one going down. Who's it going to be?
Who? What number, sorry?
Trying to see who the next invasion is going to be.
Oh,
literally just opened.
We got a Void Dancer invading right now. I can't figure out who it is. Is it number 7?
It's one.
It was number 1.
Yep,
Okay, so number 1. There we go. Sorry, guys. Hard to see from here. Unfortunately, we missed a lot of the action there.
Imagine there was a lot of slashing and some sad feelings on the opponent's team.
I can imagine.
Invader is down.
This is a really close game, though. They're like within a few points of each other. Those Primevals are going to be going out pretty much at the same time, and as those Primevals are spawned, as we said before, the portals are going to continually open. They're going to be able to jump in there, continue to invade, hopefully get some kills, and kind of heal up the enemy's Primeval, making it harder for them to kill their own. You win by killing your Primeval, and kind of the only way to stall the enemy team is by slaying them, or you have to out DPS them.
You see the first Primeval coming up. You got the health bar, the yellow one at the top right. An opportunity for them to just take an early lead. They can keep dunking the opponent's team can keep dunking moats, try and push through some more blockers, get a little bit more in the mix, right? Come more targets and make things a little more difficult.
We're going to have a couple more moats going down. This is most likely, there we go. We've got the Primeval activated. We have it looks like an invasion going on.
Hit it with everything you've got.
Oh no, he didn't go through he didn't go through the portal. It seems like they're saving it, maybe waiting until the Primeval has taken some damage.
Oh no, four is on invasion right now.
4 went in there, missed the rocket.
Taken out. I jinxed him.
No, it's okay.
Way to go, Cosmo.
Sorry.
Thanks a lot.
It's that caster luck, the caster curse.
Even I'm offended.
Find them before they find you. That Primeval's compromised. Hit it with everything.
Both Primevals still got a lot of health.
Keep pushing.
It's an extremely close game. There's only one quarter of a health bar down, but it does look like Team Win is in the lead currently. Or actually, no, they
Spawn
yeah, they are.
Never recommended. If you played World of Warcraft, you know to avoid the fire pretty much constantly. Wouldn't do that. Pro tip: don't stand in the things that hurt you. You're welcome.
The other side.
Very low health there on the Primeval. Looks like one's about down.
Oh,
And
gets
there it is.
murdered. Then.
There it is.
Perfect.
Big round of applause, please.
Looks like we're going to go to a final round.
Puts it at 1-1. This decides, their entire careers are riding on this. You realize that, Cosmo. Every player on both teams training literally minutes before this. Mostly mentally, they didn't actually have access to play. There's a lot of pressure on everybody because they are expected to perform at the top of their ability. You've seen their Twitch chats. Every time they make a mistake, they're called out instantly because they are the best players in the world.
You don't want to lose a Gambit match before the Gambit even comes out.
Everything I just said is extremely serious.
So we're jumping in here, and this is the tiebreaker, right, Cosmo?
This is the tiebreaker.
This is it. This is the final one. Whoever wins, this is going to win game 1 and go on to the finals. So
I want to make sure we got the teams right.
Inbound at the beach.
Game 1 on the left.
I think so. Yeah, it's Team Win on the left. I think it's hard to see because we don't have
Team Win is on the right.
But is it right there?
Yeah, it's like I don't know how it syncs up with this.
Yeah, so
You know, Cosmo, at the end of the day, I have absolutely no idea. That's why we're here.
We're just going to cast things, and when we see people dying, we're going to watch it and try our best.
For those at home, if you're watching this right now, you have an opportunity to get us more information by donating to St. Jude. If you're in the stream watching on Twitch, click the button. There's a lot of links in chat. I know a couple of the moderators absolutely must be spamming it right now. Click it, do it, trust me.
So, again, you're seeing some of these taken enemies coming in. These are essentially blockers that are spawned from the enemy team putting in some of the moats into the bank. You can see on the footage there, someone's putting them in, and we're going to catch an invade right as it happens. Has those rockets out, and also a super if needed, and it looks like a Striker Titan.
Here we go. Some potential shenanigans. You see the little red markers tracking the enemies, making some moves, ducking, dodging, diving, weaving, moving in. You see he's going for a flank. Trying to shoot around the left side, catch him off guard when they're not looking, and rocket comes out.
Misses the rocket though, unfortunately.
Let's
But
go
using the
ahead and
super
drop the slam. Here we
in
go.
the building on nobody.
Big
Hopefully
choke.
able to get another kill here. Gets that rocket off, is able to get the kill.
There we go.
And I believe that player had a couple of moats on their body, so
pop
that's
out
able
like
to
a
shut them
pinata
down.
at the end there,
Yeah, a little bit of pinata action. It's imperative that when you invade that you pick those high-value targets that have as many moats as possible to shut down the enemy team.
Invade potential from the other side now. Looks like they just opened I believe, their second gate. Maybe depending on which team you're looking at there. We'll have to see here once we get a line of sight on the door, the portal through, and see who has a chance here. Here we go. There's 2 down, 3 down. Show me the quad.
That is some beautiful pulse rifle action.
13 seconds left.
Oh.
No. Got him, dude. Look at the feed.
Oh, he did?
That's a quad feed, boys.
There it is.
Yeah, you're only able to get 4 kills, and then
it pulls you out.
It
was so quick.
Yeah. It's just dominance. And
we already have a Primeval
that's
out.
a Primeval.
This is a big shift in the last 2 games. They were super close previously, and this is Primeval's already out on one side, and the other team has only invaded 1 time. Now that doesn't mean they're out yet. They have an opportunity to push a bunch of blockers through, get a good pace. That second invasion can really mean a lot, especially if they go through the super, maybe some heavy ammo, drop some rockets on them, and just mix things up. They can get in there and make a change. They can still win. It's not over yet.
It looks like they have enough for the second.
That Primeval's compromised.
Yeah,
close.
They should have some sort up. And as we said before, if they get some kills, that's going to re-heal the Primeval. The Primeval is almost at full HP, so they may want to hold out on the invade because you want to make sure that at the end of the game, you're getting kills when the Primeval is actually damaged, so you can take advantage of that heal, because you can really stall a game.
And they're catching up. I mean, they're at 58. They only need a couple more, 15 more, and then they're going to be with their Primeval out. Could equalize this very quickly.
Now,
Try and get some DPS out there.
You potentially have played with Robbie Stevens, Gambit designer, in the past, yes? Is he any good at this?
He's pretty good.
You heard her here, folks. Cosmo saying he's absolutely trash, so we'll have to just see if that's true or not.
I mean, he's better than Impact.
Wow, you guys are missing out on this. There's some massive DPS going out on the Primeval. They've got shotguns, rockets, doing that damage. They burnt them down in seconds here.
And that's the game.
Wow.
Very quick DPS in there. It looks like it went from 2/3 to dead, like in what was 10 seconds potentially.
While you guys were reminiscing,
I had to go ahead on Robbie Stevens. My apologies, Robbie. Robbie,
and it looks like Team Gambiters was the winners.
I think so.
They're the ones celebrating.
They're the ones celebrating? They're the ones. So that is Mr. Fruit, T-Rex, Robbie Stevens, and Miss 5,000 Watts taking the win there in Game 1.
Turns out Dado did not do the math correctly on the amount of DPS to win that game.